Two grown men, co-workers, football fans, zero expertise. Mike, George. Since there's nothing else on TV, sit back, relax, and see what happens when two guys who work at the cable company steal 30 minutes of local access time while no one is looking on a channel that nobody's watching. This is the Mike and George Experiment.
It's Friday night. What time? 8 o'clock. This is the Mike and George Experiment.
We'll be right back.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Happy
George,
New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
It's great to have you back.
2014.
Yes.
How were your holidays?
My holidays were great. How about yours? We can actually say how our holidays were.
Right. They were fantastic, just as we had projected.
Predicted. We are psychic. And you were in
I went
Dixie.
to Alabama.
You were in Dixie?
The haunted Dixie. Yeah, I went home
South
to see
Shore,
Mom
right?
and Dad and my
Did
brother
you?
and sister
And your
and extended family.
wife
And it was very, very nice. I had a terrific
That's
time.
fantastic. That's good. Because it sounded, when I talked to you, you sounded like you're having a great time. So
The weather wasn't that much different than here in Montana.
Oh yeah, because we actually weren't too bad, and then you guys had some pretty
It was
rotten
cold.
weather.
And they're having really bad weather now.
Oh, they are.
The whole country is, not
Yeah.
just us. But
Matt, did you have a good holiday?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
It was great.
You did?
I didn't get mad once. It's great. It's a success.
there's a story there.
Yes, we'll have to.
I'm sure you're alone in this room as people that did not get mad over the holiday.
I think there was one day, I think it's Christmas, that nobody was mad, and then it went back to normal after that. So,
You know what I found is that I have a fantastic time with my brother, a fantastic
I do
time
that with my
my
brother, too.
sister,
Yeah.
and a fantastic time with my mom and dad. But when all of us are together, there's just something there that just brings in the tension. But, my plane couldn't take off the day I was supposed to leave. I stayed an extra day, and that was like the best day. My brother and sister were gone, but it was like the best time I had with my parents
great.
and my
Yeah,
son.
sure.
But
You weren't.
I love every piece of my family dearly, but when we're all together, it's just a little.
It's a different
world.
world.
It's a little too much.
It's a different world. I agree, and I'm kind of the same way with my family. My parents aren't alive anymore, but my brothers when we get together. But when we're one on one, it's a lot better.
It's a lot different.
A lot
isn't it?
different. A
Yeah.
lot different. Well, guess what?
Did you watch any football?
I watched so much frickin' football. I've been sitting on the couch with the leg, and I watched a lot of football. I watched a lot of bowl games, and
we had a lot of good ones.
we did.
You want me to run through
Why don't you tell me some of them, and I'll tell you if I saw them and what I thought about them.
How about Texas A&M and Duke? Texas A&M pulled it out at the end, 52-48. I thought they were going to absolutely demolish Duke, and
Exactly.
Duke was leading them by like 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Exactly.
And I thought, wow, what is going on here? And then Johnny Football brought him
Johnny
back
Football
for
to the
victory.
rescue.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that was actually the beginning of the good bowls. The bowls before that, I didn't think were very good.
They weren't the same caliber for sure.
And that
as you go further on,
Sure.
the teams are better.
Sure.
But
Sure.
then
all
we had
50 or 60 bowls.
here was a good
Yeah.
game. The TaxSlayer.com
I
bowl.
didn't see
Nebraska
that one.
beat Georgia.
Oh, I did read about it, but I didn't get to see that
That was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Came down to the end. Congratulations to Nebraska.
one. Dave?
Capital One Bowl.
Yeah.
Wisconsin 24, South Carolina 34. It was actually a lot closer than that.
Right.
The Outback Bowl, Iowa 14, LSU 21. I didn't see any of that game, and I really wanted to.
But I liked it because what I liked about
did
it,
see it.
I did. The outcome was always in doubt. You couldn't tell what was going to happen, and that made it exciting. So
I just love
and
watching
LSU pulled
LSU.
it. LSU pulled it out, and the SEC.
The Rose Bowl, Stanford 20, Michigan State 24.
That was an exciting game.
That was a great game.
That was, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that one.
Fiesta Bowl, UCF and Baylor 52-42. I wanted UCF to win that. I was very excited about that. That was a good
They
game.
didn't.
The Sugar Bowl, Alabama.
Oh man, I didn't.
The
I didn't see
final was 45-31. at the end, it wasn't that far apart. Alabama was trying to. They threw an interception deep in their own territory at the very end.
Well, I didn't see Alabama losing. I thought they were going to win, and I didn't see them losing by that big of a score either. I was very disappointed.
Like I said, they were trying. They were scrambling at the end and blew it. And but congratulations to Oklahoma.
There's a couple other ones. There's a couple others.
Missouri
we should talk
41,
about.
Oklahoma State 31. Here was a good one. The Orange Bowl.
That was the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter of the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
That
was a great, awesome
a lot of that
quarter.
game.
Boom, boom, boom. A lot of excitement in that fourth quarter.
We'll pick it up at the Orange Bowl.
Right.
Come on back after these messages. Cheers,
Yay!
George. Welcome back to the show.
We'll be right back.
Let's talk about the Orange Bowl.
That was my favorite, actually.
Really?
I really enjoyed that game because, again, that one was you weren't sure who was going to win. There was like three turnovers.
That was Clemson versus Ohio State.
Right, 3 turnovers in 6 plays at the end of the game. It's pretty exciting. You thought
it was exciting.
You thought, you know,
I thought it was going to go the other way.
Me too. Thought Ohio State was going to win. Then they throw an interception. Then somebody else throws an interception.
Yeah.
That was a fun game.
It was. This has been like the best bowl season that I can remember.
Well, it's the only bowl season that I really have watched a lot of bowls, and I really did enjoy it.
Anyway, Clemson won 40-35 over Ohio State.
There was another game, I think.
Yeah, there was the BBVA Compass Bowl. Did you?
Oh, yeah. Did I?
I know it's not one of the major bowls.
Yeah.
It was played in Birmingham, Alabama, at Legion Field. Vanderbilt won.
The South
over
shall rise again.
Houston.
Vandy, that's right. Vandy.
They won
creamed
41-24.
Yeah.
And then there was the BCS
Championship.
Wow.
In the Rose Bowl.
Right.
This
Pasadena,
frozen tundra
California.
of the Rose Bowl.
Number 2, Auburn, taking on number 1, Florida State University.
And that looked like that was going exactly the opposite.
Well, that went back and forth.
Right. But they took a huge lead, in the beginning.
Well, they were up 21-10.
Yeah. And then,
and then Florida State
number 1,
came
the
back.
cream rose.
Brett Musburger even said the Heisman Trophy winner is Florida State is having a meltdown, or the number 1 team is having a meltdown, or something like that. I wish I had the exact.
This is over. Let's
words,
just but I remember that.
But it was like,
it was a great game.
Wow, this makes me feel good because
number 1 comes back and wins the game. But
they came back
at the end of the game.
Jameis
that was exciting.
Winston, wow, he's going to make somebody a great little
quarterback.
Isn't
That's
he?
right. That's right. Then, of course,
it came down to the final. Yeah,
of course,
13 seconds left when Auburn got the ball back. But Florida State won 34-31. A very exciting game. If you didn't see it, you could probably catch it on one of those regional networks that shows replays, all this. It was fantastic. Fantastic game. Congratulations.
One funny
Florida
thing,
State University.
Right
Seminole.
on Florida State. However, the Florida State national champion T-shirts, when they manufactured them, they got the score wrong. They had the Tigers 34, the Noles 31.
Did they?
Yeah. But they sold 10,000, and then somebody finally figured it out. So.
Oh well. What you gonna do? So the final polls.
The final polls. Hey, we should mention a couple of them just to make you happy.
All right.
But let's do the BCS first. This will make
Let's do
Mike
the BCS
very
and the AP.
happy. Okay, we're going to do top 10 on each of these. How about
Let's
that?
just rip through them real quick.
Okay, Florida State, Auburn, Alabama number 3.
Yeah.
Michigan State, Stanford, Baylor, Ohio State, number 8, Missouri, 9, South Carolina, number 10, Oregon.
That's the BCS.
That's
now,
the
the
BCS.
Associated Press is different.
And the coaches poll.
Well, let's just do the AP.
And I'll do the AP. AP.
Florida State University, obviously number 1, then Auburn.
Auburn
Go ahead,
Tigers.
George.
Then the Michigan State Spartans.
Very good.
Spartans! South Carolina Gamecocks.
Right.
Missouri Tigers, Oklahoma Sooners, Alabama Crimson Tide, number 7. Number 8 is the Clemson Tigers, Oregon Ducks, and the UCF Knights.
Golden Knights, aren't they?
The Golden Knights.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Congratulations to Florida State. We're going to miss the BCS.
We are, because it's gone.
Yeah,
That's
no
it.
more. Playoffs.
And playoffs! and the SEC didn't win the title this year either. That was kind
Well,
of...
they won 7 of their
exactly.
10
But
bowl
this was
games.
huge. BCS went
First
away.
time in 8 years
Right.
the SEC didn't win.
Right.
And, you know,
Who were you rooting for in that game anyway?
I was rooting for Auburn. I wanted the Southeast
All right.
Conference
Exactly.
to take it 9 years.
Figured as much.
But, or 9 straight years. And,
I hate those crooked years, folks.
but what you going to do, you know?
What are you going to do?
It's good
I
for
don't
college
know.
football that we've got a
College
new champion.
football. So what? The BCS has gone away. So what
then
are we going to do?
Well, we've got the playoffs coming up
Playoffs?
next year. Let's talk about the NFL since the show's half
some
over and we
NFL.
haven't talked about it. There were some big games. This was
really?
wild card weekend. that we
Wild
just got
card
out of.
weekend.
And
Yes.
there were some big games.
There were some really good games, wasn't
in
there,
the
Mike?
AFC, Kansas City lost to the Colts, 44-45.
One of the biggest chokes and one of the biggest comebacks.
Yeah.
In history, if not in the history. That was
Definitely.
That was fantastic.
And your San Diego Chargers shut down the Cincinnati Bengals 27-10.
the most non-competitive game of the
That was-
weekend.
I hated that
They
game.
killed them.
That game was boring. In the NFC,
Well, I found it very exciting. So
yeah, I bet you did. The Saints 26, the Eagles 24.
I was glad to see that. I was tired of the Eagles. I'm tired of Chip Kelly. I was ready for Drew Brees, and you know. Although Chip Kelly,
Wish granted.
really, thank you. Chip Kelly proved a lot of naysayers wrong about his
congratulations
style of play.
on a great
Chip,
first
way to
year
go.
and go to the playoffs.
Right,
Man.
playoffs.
And San Francisco 23, Green Bay 20.
I saw that. Well,
Glenn
I can't
Robbins
say I
owes
didn't.
me 2 beers over that game.
Didn't you? Did you think Aaron Rodgers could make that much difference in 1 week? Though I thought that was going to be tough for him to beat.
I never thought
San
that they were
Francisco.
going to win with or without Aaron Rodgers.
Well, they won the week that he came in pretty well.
I didn't
mean,
think
it was
they
a
were
great.
going to win against San Francisco.
I didn't think they were either, but a lot of people did. So I was
Me.
not you. Okay.
There I go being right again.
Damn it! I hate when that happens.
All right.
Are we on the way?
So we've got some games coming up this weekend. This is
do.
the divisional week.
Are we going to pick?
Yeah.
Are we going to pick our winners?
Yep.
Okay.
Saturday,
Sadie, Jeff Saturday.
2:35 p.m.
Yes.
New Orleans at Seattle.
New Orleans at Seattle. Well, I'm.
Where are you
I
taking,
like
George?
that. I'm going New Orleans.
I'm taking Seattle.
Yeah, they're playing at home, aren't they?
Yeah.
I changed my mind. I'm going for Seattle. No, I'm going New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I think
How
they
about
can
you,
do
Matt?
it. Which ones has the prettier uniforms?
I gotta go Seattle.
Alrighty.
All right. The Colts are playing New England.
I'm going for the Colts.
Well, I want to see the Colts win, but I'm picking the Patriots.
Now, there's a reason why I say that, because the Patriots lost their probably their best outside linebacker to the IR this week. So he's not playing. So I think that's going to be huge. And then I'm not sure they can get it done. I'm not sure they can get it done. So yes, I'm going for the Colts. So
Okay. How about you, Matt?
Matthew,
Colts.
2 for the Colts. Okay. Sunday, 11:05 a.m. It's an early day. San Francisco at Carolina.
and I'm going to go. I'm going for the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm taking the Carolina Panthers,
Okay,
the underdog.
the underdog.
I'm gonna go Panthers.
And
You guys, just because they're prettier animals and stuff. God.
and then the AFC matchup that we're all waiting for.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. And
So
I bet
are
I'm
all
going
the
to
rest of
differ from all you guys. See, the Chargers, yes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Speak. I got nothing to say.
Got nothing to say.
I just got
well,
my
who are you
pick.
picking? Let's see
Taking
who
the
you
Broncos.
Of course you are. And he's taking the Broncos. You guys
All
are
right,
wrong.
tell us why we're wrong.
Well, Chargers. I'm picking the Chargers.
Well,
by the
we
way.
knew that.
I'm picking the Chargers. There was an interesting stat come out, and I want to.
Oh, now you're going to search for it? Type in your. Forget it.
No, this is what?
All right, ladies
Forget
and
about
gentlemen,
it, folks.
have a great time watching these games. Come on back for the last segment.
Yes.
Hey, welcome back to the show. George was going to just let us know why the Chargers are going to beat the Broncos this weekend.
We'll be right back. No, Ava's picks first, though. We're going to go Broncos, Seahawks, Patriots, and the upset is the Panthers.
So she and I are in complete agreement.
No, she's not. She said, "I'm going another way this time, Uncle Mike."
All right, why are the Chargers going to
Here it
beat the
is.
Broncos?
Here it is. Internet conspiracy. Goodell fixes a Bolts Super Bowl. This is from Alex Cusack.
Come on.
Now listen. This is from Alex Cusack from Catch 32. The credibility behind this is about the same as me saying unicorns exist. Anyway, this rumor that was posted on a message board by an apparently disgruntled ex-NFL employee was sent to me last evening. There is no chance this is true, but nonetheless, it gave me quite a good laugh. And hey, if you believe in this kind of thing, you have to like the Chargers' chances. Happy Tuesday, Bolts Nation. I hope this makes you smile in preparation for Sunday's big game. So here it is.
Oh, come
Beep.
on. Go ahead.
NFL Anonymous. So I just got laid off from my job at the league office last week. The week before Christmas? Are you kidding me? Whatever it was, programming job anyway. I'm just here to say that this year's Super Bowl winner has already been decided. In fact, it was decided back in May, but I guess that's unimportant. The Chargers are winning the Super Bowl. If you can't see it, you're blind. Getting hot at just the right time is barely squeak into the playoffs at 9-7 and go on a miracle run to the Super Bowl. Remind you of anyone? Giants? Cough, cough. So, Goodell thinks he's clever coming up with these Cinderella storylines, but they seem so cheesy once you see them. Chargers almost blew it last week against the Raiders, too. The league had to have the refs step in big time to bail them out. Anyway, see the Rod Streeter overturned TD.
Where do you find this garbage?
I was going through your trash.
Let me tell you something.
Wait a minute, it's not done.
The Charger, it's done.
Why the Chargers? Why the Chargers? Easy. The league wants a new stadium in San Diego. The city and mayoral candidates have already opposed public funding, and the Spanos family can't afford it, so they're giving the Chargers a Super Bowl to drum up public support to get a new stadium. Oh, and the Eagles home opener thing? Yeah, that's actually real. Goodell is a He thinks it's hilarious. It's his Easter egg in every season.
all
Too many
right,
people
that's
on the house.
enough.
So everybody can go ahead and green text me. I don't give a In closing, you Goodell.
That's garbage. That is complete
course it is.
garbage.
What did I
Why
say
are
in the
you wasting
beginning?
our time
For
with that crap?
Listen, we
Let me
had
tell
to
you
talk about
something.
Washington all year.
No, we didn't. Look, if your Chargers
Win the Super Bowl.
if your Chargers win this weekend, it's because
Which they
they're
will.
better prepared and they have a
Exactly.
better team. That's what they did the
Exactly.
last time. They
Exactly.
were better prepared.
Exactly.
Forget all that crap. That's
Do you
garbage.
think I was really serious about
Yeah,
this?
because you kept on going.
The credibility is about the same as me saying
right,
unicorns exist.
Ava, thank you for your picks. Hey, look, we got a couple of emails.
Who the hell cares? What is it? We're going to go through that garbage again this week? Go ahead.
First, we have George's True-False Shootout.
Well, we could do that. We could do that, but you just make fun of it.
Yes, I
All
will.
right.
You can count on
George's True False. Andy Reid has always had time management issues against the Colts with a 28-point lead. He ran 23 passes and only 11 runs in the second quarter. Hey, but this is not the first time for him. This is not his strong suit.
I know. But I'll tell you something. I'm going to give Andy Reid a pass because he's coaching the Chiefs in a playoff game.
Playoffs?
In his first year. So
no, well, I give him...
Hey, Andy, let's do something about the time management, but let's not get too hard on Andy right
who
now.
cares? He needs to lose some weight, too. God dang.
Well, so do I.
Okay.
Good question.
Okay. I think the Colts, spelled Andrew Luck's comeback against KC, was the best I can remember in the playoffs.
I agree.
I don't... Just that one play where his player fumbled, he grabs the ball and jumps into the end zone. That was phenomenal. Did you see that?
I saw it.
That was phenomenal. His head was in the game, man. His head was in the game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. How about Jay Gruden is Andy Dalton's biggest problem? And I'll give you a little because I think the play calling in that game was pretty crappy. But of course, everybody wants. There's about 5 teams that want Jay Gruden as their head coach now. So figure that one out.
I don't know. I think their problems are more than. I don't think their problems are Jay Gruden.
Well, no, I'm just saying maybe Andy Dalton's main problem, and maybe when they get rid of Jay Gruden, let's see what happens. Because I think Jay Gruden is probably going somewhere else.
There are probably a couple people in that organization that need to go somewhere else.
And you're thinking, Mr. Head Coach?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I know I'm not alone. That's all I heard this morning.
Is that right?
Watching ESPN too.
Yep.
But yeah.
Okay.
It's unfortunate. Right. It's like they didn't even show up for that game. All right.
The Chargers did have something to do with them losing, though. You got to.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from.
Oh yes, victory. You are. You were going to make fun of my jacket. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it's cold everywhere in the country, so I'm glad you're.
Here we are. I'm
taking steps to stay warm.
I'm taking.
All right, look.
Chances.
Eric wrote, I'm fairly certain the national championship game took several years off my life, but it's worth it. Great game, great opportunity, great outcome.
Really?
Great
now, is
job.
he an SEC fan, or is he just?
No, he's an FSU alumni.
Very nice. Very nice.
Jeff wrote, what an ending to a good game. I'm disappointed Auburn couldn't maintain the SEC winning streak, but they played well. RTR. Roll Tide Roll. Thanks, Jeff.
RTR.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the show. George, good luck to your Chargers.
Let me trade you glasses.
Yeah.
So you can do that. Okay, man.
Good luck to your Chargers this weekend.
Thank you.
Have a great football weekend. We'd love to get email from you. Just send it to mgexp@gmail.com. Check out the show on YouTube or Facebook. Become a friend of the show. Thanks for watching. Have a great football week. We'll see you real soon. Cheers, George.
See you real soon. Why? Because we like you. So, what put you in such a...
I'm not, but that was just...
That was a great story, though.
No, it's not. It was not a great story.
Well, because
it's not complete garbage.
If this was the Washington Redskins, you'd get a kick out of it.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, I think I
I'm not into that